Welcome to Pebbles Home Tuition Collection. Here in the classroom, your teachers will teach you better than any other people. But during the class hours, in the stipulated time, the teacher may not be able to give you all the details you need. And sometimes you may have many doubts while you observe the class. In this collection, in this cassette, it is specially designed for you that in support of your classroom teaching, the classroom lessons, you can very well play it well at home and you can clear your doubts in such a way. This is planned. So, you play it leisurely and clear your doubts, and you can very well score high marks. Well, 7th Standard English. And before we go into the lesson, do you love animals? And have you ever visited a zoo? What are the animals you have seen, you have enjoyed? Do you love them? And you might have observed the animals, wild animals as well as the pet animals. They move about in the zoos. And we have two more channels in the TV, National Geography and the Discovery channels. They telecast all about animals. If you just watch it, you will come to know what the animals are, how they live, how they protect our life cycle and everything. And you have to know the lives of animals. That is what we are going to see in this lesson. And a snow leopard roars in the high mountains of Asia. Snow leopard. Have you ever heard of it? Snow leopard. It is just like our local leopards, but they will be having fur all through their body, because the fur on them protect them from the climate, from the chill climate. The high mountains, they live in the high mountains. The black rhinoceros, the correct pronunciation is rhinoceros, gallops across the plains of Africa. Africa, you might have seen them in the Discovery channel and the National Geography channel, the Wild channel, and the black rhinoceros. They are very famous in Africa. They gallop. Gallop means run. They run across the plains of Africa. A grizzly bear. It is a bear, not bear. Bear. The correct pronunciation is bear. A grizzly bear. It is just bigger than the ordinary bear. A grizzly bear hunts for fish in the North American river. In the North American rivers, they hunt for fish. And especially those salmon fishes, they are bigger than we have imagined. And they just catch them and they eat them as their food. A mother blue whale and her calf glide through the deep waters of the ocean. Blue whale. And you can very well raise another question from this. Which is the biggest mammal in the world? It is the blue whale. It lives in the deep oceans, and sometimes it will just move about with its calf. Calf means young one. Calf. Young one. The small baby. Calf. They glide. Glide means move smoothly. Glide. Move smoothly in the deep ocean. And without knowing the title of the lesson, we have just come across, we have come through. And I think it will be better to see that. It is from Unit 1, Prose. Unit 1, Prose, Gone Forever. Gone Forever is the title given to this. And let us, before we go into the title and before we go into the lesson, we are just preparing ourselves by seeing all these details. All these animals share the earth with us. They also live in the earth where we are living. நாம் வசிக்கின்ற இந்த பூமியில் தான் இந்த அனிமல்ஸும் இந்த பிராணிகளும் மிருகங்களும் வசித்து வருகின்றன. They fascinate us with their beauty, their grace and their speed. Here the description of the animals is given. They fascinate. Fascinate means they fascinate. Attract. They attract us. And if you just watch the animals, their movings, the animals play, your mind will be refreshed. You will be very happy to see them moving about, eating and jumping and playing. With their beauty and their grace. Grace means charm, grace. Every animal has got its own beauty. ஒவ்வொரு பிராணியும் மிருகமும் விலங்குகளும் அவைகளுக்கென்று ஒரு தனித்துவம் இருக்கும். பார்ப்பதற்கு மிக அழகாக, சில அதே சமயத்தில் ரொம்ப அழகு ஆபத்து என்கிற மாதிரி. புலி நல்ல அருமையான கலர்ல, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் கலர்ல, அதில் கோடு கோடாக மிக அழகாக இருக்கும் பார்ப்பதற்கு. ஆனால் அழகு ஆபத்து இல்லையா? அப்போ அந்த மாதிரி இன்னொரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் என்னன்னா நல்ல பாம்பு, இந்த கோப்ரா. மிக அழகாக இருக்கும். அது படம் எடுத்து ஆடும்போது மிக மிக அழகாக இருக்கும். ஆனா அது ஆபத்தானது. அந்த மாதிரி ஒவ்வொரு விலங்குக்கும் ஒரு அழகு இருக்கத்தான் செய்யுது. And their speed, which is the fastest wild animal. இந்த ஜிகேல அடிக்கடி இந்த கேள்வி கேட்பாங்க. Which is the fastest wild animal? It is the cheetah. We love observing their behavior and learning more about their habits. We love observing their behavior and how they behave and what they do and what they eat. We love them. But just loving them is not enough. It is not at all enough. Why? All these animals are endangered. Endangered, that means they are just going out of our country. They are extinct. This endangered. Extinction. They are in danger of extinction. That means இந்த உலகத்திலிருந்து அவை மறைந்து கொண்டே வருகின்றன. ஒரு சில விலங்குகள் மறைந்து கொண்டே வருகின்றன. Many of them have died and without special care. They may someday disappear from the earth and we don't give them care because we may not be able to give them. And they someday appear from the earth, disappear from the earth. இந்த பூமியிலிருந்து அவைகள் மறைந்து விடும். இது மாதிரி விலங்குகள் நிறைய ஏராளமாக இருக்கின்றன, மறைந்து கொண்டிருக்கும் விலங்குகள். Why is it important to care for animals like this? நாம் ஏன் கேர் பண்ணிக்கணும்? எதுக்காக? One reason is to protect the balance of life on earth. One reason. It is the main reason also. We have to protect the balance of life on earth. Protect. Protect means safeguard. Safeguard the earth.